Quickly before I move on to WhatsApp, I have a lot to do now. So I want to quickly share these stuffs. Like if you can see any of this country here, and these are country where if you know you are considering like in arbitrage line in arbitrage business, when you're trying to do an arbitrage with business with different people or in different countries, it's not like just about looking out for the opportunity. The most important thing to check out is the means of funding. You understand? Means of funding. If they have to send you USDT worth of so amount, how can you be able to fund them? How can you be able to send them the money back so that they will keep funding you? You can fund and refund, you understand? So that will be a continuous process of an arbitrage opportunity. It's not just that the money someone can just fund you and the money will get stuck somewhere and you don't know have any means of refunding or funding the person back. That you won't call it an arbitrage. That could be just money deposit. Now, but if you have to come here and check out, if you look down here and you see any of your country here, these are the country that Nigeria can be able to fund from Nigeria at the moment. And if you are from Nigeria, so they can see Austria, Belgium, Cyprus, a lot of them. So if I'm screaming and if I'm just taking it up now, you can check it out yourself if there's anybody you have in this country. And after that, I'm going to tell you most country here that is not profitable. And if there is anybody I didn't mention, if I failed to mention or I didn't remember to mention any of this country here, you can see. So you quickly send me a message that you have someone in so country here that can be able to fund. So we can be able to fund people from here, from this country that you're seeing. But then we'll have to check if an arbitrage opportunity with this country is profitable. And I will mention some of the few countries I just take now, and in order to move to other things so you guys can see, so you can quickly check. And this is another method we can use here, which if we move on here, and we use cheaper cash. For example, cheaper cash also offer a means of funding. And if you come here and you click cheaper cash, and you can click on send here. So when you click on send here, you are going to click this side, and when you click on this side and you're going to check here are the country that you can be able to see fund using your cheaper cash here in Nigeria. So you understand? So using cheaper cash Nigeria, you can see a lot of country: Ethiopia, Ghana, Malawi, Nigeria, Rwanda, Senegal, Tanzania, Uganda, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. So these are the countries you can be able to send from cheaper cash, but not every country here is profitable. For example, I think I should take it from here. If you're considering Ghana at the moment, Ghana is not profitable for arbitrage. You are not going to use Ghana for arbitrage. So I think Ghana can't work at the moment. Ethiopia cannot work at the moment. Ethiopia can't work. Ghana can't work at the moment. Where are the rest of them? So Malawi cannot work at the moment. So Malawi cannot work at the moment. Rwanda cannot work at the moment, and Uganda cannot work at the moment. And Zambia, when you talk about Zambia can work, but Zambia are not really into that full-time trading on Binance. So that is going to be a big issue in that aspect. So because you need they need to trade on Binance, you need to get someone that can trade on Binance considering Zimbabwe, but it's very profitable anyway. So then if you can check here now, the next thing here to check, the only country that is profitable here at the moment I think is Tanzania. So if you have somebody here on Tanzania, you get to chat me or write me on the description or whatever. You can just write me on the description of what you are, my video and everything you can see. I'm just making this video to be very fast and quick, and so that people who wants to carry out dollar arbitrage opportunities here in Nigeria have such peoples in their country. Then you'll be considering you have someone in Tanzania at the moment, so you get to chat me up, or you get to join my description. If you haven't joined my my Telegram community, then you can join right there. This is the country you have. How can we go about it? So we have to work towards that and get everything that is necessary put in place in order to carry out this arbitrage opportunity with these various countries here. But now all these countries are not working at the moment, so the one that you can lay your hand on now and it's very profitable is Tanzania. So when we move on to this place again, and why I'm showing this is not because now remember we are just dealing on the country you can be able to fund. You understand? Now, there are other countries where which you can also fund here. Now, remember, there are other means of payment which I'm still looking. I'm still looking. I'm still verifying on those stuffs. I'm still looking at that to see to carry out my to finalize everything, test everything, and test run it to see how it really functions before I can mention those sites. But here is one that I'm very 100% sure that we can fund from here in Nigeria. And then if you check on this, I'm showing to you now, because most country here are not profitable for arbitrage, like country like, for example, I'm going to mention but just a few so that you can chat me later, and then we can talk about some other means of funding which the countries are not included here, but I'm going to still check those countries and check out for the means of funding whichever possible way that it's going to be. So and then I'm going to tell you, for example, some of the few country here that is 100% fundable. Now, if you're considering Australia at the moment, I think I think Australia is not profitable for Nigerians for arbitrage. Then you're considering going to Italy. Italy is bit profitable but is expensive. So Italy has to do with people that has a lot of money. You begin to pay from thousands, um, €1,000. If you have much money, if you have like €1,000 and above, €10,000 to trade and above, is very profitable trading with Italians here in Nigeria. So now when then you get to you look at this, so you come down here. Now US is also very profitable. So if you have someone in US and US is 100% profitable, you can trade with US here in Nigeria and you can follow them with ease, with no stress. So all we need to do is to figure out how these people here in other countries can be able to get the necessary things we need to carry out this arbitrage with them. So if you are interested, you get to contact me and contact the person you know, whatever the country I mentioned, and the one I haven't mentioned, then you get to also chat me up on that. I will get to that means I'm going to look into that. So but these are the countries. US is very profitable and I mentioned in it, US 100% profitable at the moment. So I think I have to stop here. I don't want it to go as far as this, so I don't want to take much time here. I just want to drop this quickly. I just want to make this quick video for everybody here. You're considering these countries here, then you can chat me for us to set all these things up. So when you come back here and you can click on this, you can see Nigeria, this is the fee and this is the calculation where everything takes place. So this is how I calculate it here, and I calculate what they can get, and I calculate it and convert it to crypto, and when we receive minus the expenses and everything, the gas fee and everything, and what we get here in Nigeria when it arrives, so we can give you an estimate of that. Now we are still looking up to some other things, which is other means of payments to most countries that are madly profitable when it comes to arbitrage opportunity trading with them here in Nigeria and their countries, the respected countries wherever they are in the world. So and the means of payment are the ones we haven't even get accuracy on that, the means of payment, but that is what I'm working closely and seriously, I'm relentless on this to also get these things and make sure that I have come up with something on how we can fund these people that are madly so much profitable in the countries where they are, but in different countries where they are, but the means of funding, it's not a bit easy. It's a kind of bit difficult, but I'm working closely on that, and by God's grace, I believe everything is going to work out perfectly. If you're considering an arbitrage opportunity, you must believe me, as things is going on here in Nigeria at the moment. You can see that a lot of things, a lot of restrictions, a lot of things are really happening when it comes to arbitrage, and many people are just trying to push it to see what they can do. Bravo to our guys, they are trying. They are relentless, and I love that spirit. So but I also want you to understand that it's not every business, every online business you should just jump into. You should also be very concerned about your security, about not losing or losing your phone to any scam site, any suspicious and dubious site there, because you just want to make money. No, it's not advisable. So you get to join me on the description below. We may not come up with things like, we don't rush things, But I like myself, I don't rush things, but I do come out with things appropriately and perfectly, avoiding mistakes and scams. So, but when we get it right, and that is the way it is. Go around the world, and that is how it's going to be. So, thank you. I remember my humble self, Chinoso Henry. I appreciate you so much. Do not always forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Telegram community by joining my by looking down there on the description below. You can also chat me up on WhatsApp, Chinoso Henry. Then you see me on WhatsApp. You can chat me on Facebook, Chinoso Henry. You will see me, and then you can still chat me on Facebook. Anyway, in whichever way you want to reach me, you are welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you a lot.